imaginate. May this story be your path to peace and rest. The River's Whisper. This story is about a kind human named Borage and a spring sprite named Tiara, who become friends after Borage frees Chilla from an enchantment, creating a lasting bond nurtured by the ever-changing river. In a magical valley nested between rolling hills, there lived a gentle-hearted human named Borage. Every morning, Borage would walk down to the river's edge to collect smooth stones. He loved the way the polished stones glinted in the sunlight. One day, while sifting through the riverbed, he came across a stone more beautiful than all others. As he held it up to the light, he saw a tiny figure inside it. To his amazement, the figure unfurled delicate wings and flew out of the stone. This was Chilla, a spring sprite. She had vibrant green wings that shimmered like the surface of the river after a fresh spring rain. "Thank you for freeing me," Chilla said with a voice as melodious as the river's song. Borage, enchanted by her beauty and grace, asked her what had happened. Chilla explained that she had been trapped in the stone by an enchantment, and that only someone with a pure heart could break it. The two quickly became friends. Chilla introduced Borage to the secrets of the valley. They discovered hidden meadows where flowers sang in the breeze, and ancient trees that whispered tales of old. Borage showed Chilla the different ways the river changed with the seasons. In spring, it rushed with newfound energy. In summer, it meandered lazily under the warm sun. Through their adventures, Borage and Chilla found they complemented each other perfectly. One day, as they sat by the riverbank, watching the sunset reflect upon the water, Chilla turned to Borage. "I must leave soon and return to my realm," she said with a hint of sorrow in her voice. Borage felt a pang of sadness, but understood that Chilla belonged to the magical world of sprites. "Take this," she handed him a smooth, blue stone. "Whenever you need me, whisper to the river, and I will hear you." Chilla then sprouted her wings and soared into the twilight, leaving a trail of sparkling light behind her. From that day on, Borage felt a special connection with the river. Whenever he needed guidance, or just wanted to feel the presence of his friend, he would whisper to the river, and the water's song would bring Chilla's spirit close to him. And so, the river continued to whisper tales of friendship and magic, flowing endlessly through the valley, just as Borage and Chilla's bond flowed endlessly through the currents of time. Let's begin another chapter of gentle peace. The Adventure of William and Tulip with the Birds. This story is about William and his salamander friend Tulip, who spend a delightful day helping birds in their forest, forming beautiful memories and bonds. William lived in a quaint little village surrounded by lush forests and rolling hills. He had a unique friend named Tulip, an enchanting salamander with shimmering blue and green scales. One warm, sunny morning, William and Tulip decided to explore the dense forest nearby. As they woke, the chirping of birds filled the air, creating a melodious symphony that delighted their hearts. Tulip, with his keen eyes, spotted a nest high up in a tree. "Look, William, there are baby birds in that nest," he explained excitedly. William and Tulip carefully climbed the tree to get a better view. They saw 3 tiny birds chirping for their mother. A gentle breeze rustled the leaves, causing the nest to sway slightly. "We should help them," William said with determination. Using his nimble fingers, he adjusted the twigs and leaves around the nest, making it more secure. Tulip used his tail to weave extra support. As they descended, they heard the mother bird singing a joyful song, as if thanking them for their kindness. They continued their adventure, with birds of all colors and sizes greeting them along the way. They found a small clearing where a family of robins was teaching their young how to fly. The sight of the baby robins flapping their wings brought joy to William and Tulip. "Look at them go, Tulip," William said. "It's amazing to see how they learn so quickly." The two friends spent the day watching and helping birds in various ways. They guided a misplaced sparrow back to its flock and cleaned a little pond where ducks were struggling to swim. As the sun began to set, casting a golden glow over the forest, William and Tulip sat on the large, moss-covered rock, feeling content with their day's work. "What a wonderful day," Tulip said, his eyes sparkling. "Yes, it was, my friend," William agreed. "The birds are such amazing creatures, and it feels great to help them." As the stars twinkled in the night sky, William and Tulip made their way back home, their hearts filled with happiness. The chirping of the birds slowly faded into the background as they reached the edge of the forest. They knew that they had made a difference in the lives of their feathered friends, and that thought warmed them as they drifted into a peaceful sleep. Here's another story to bring you comfort and peace. The Sedge and Jasmine, the Sanctuary. This story is about a boy named Sedge and a snowy owl named Jasmine, who discovered a hidden sanctuary and formed an unbreakable bond. Once upon a time, in a vast forest, where the moon cast its silver light, there lived a kind-hearted boy named Sedge. So one clear night, while the stars shimmered brightly, Sedge wandered deeper than he ever had before. The depths when he entered Jasmine, a majestic snowy owl with eyes that reflected the universe. Jasmine perched on an ancient tree, her feathers glowing like the stars above. The two shared a moment of silence, recognizing the bond they immediately felt. Jasmine spread her wings and beckoned Sedge to follow her along the moonlit path. They arrived at a hidden sanctuary, a place of peace and harmony where creatures of the night found refuge. Lanterns made of fireflies lit up the area, casting a warm golden glow. Each marveled at the tranquil beauty around him, feeling a sense of belonging that he had never felt before. Jasmine guided him to a crystal-clear pond, where the water mirrored the twinkling sky. Sedge dipped his hands into the pond, feeling its cool, soothing touch. He gazed up at Jasmine, understanding that this sanctuary was their shared secret, a place where time stood still. Night after night, Sedge returned to the sanctuary, always greeted by Jasmine's welcoming. They would wander through the glowing underbrush, discovering new hiding spots and sharing stories without words. Sedge felt his troubles melt away in this haven, wrapped in the mystical embrace of the forest and his feathered friend. One evening, as the seasons began to change, Jasmine showed Sedge a hidden message etched into the trunk of the ancient tree. It told of guardians who protected the sanctuary and ensured its magic remained untouched. Sedge realized that Jasmine was one such guardian, and now he too was part of this timeless tradition. With every visit, Sedge learned more about the sanctuary's secrets and the delicate balance it maintained. He found that the sanctuary gave him strength and wisdom, aiding him in his everyday life. The bond between Sedge and Jasmine grew stronger, becoming an unbreakable connection sealed by trust and love. Years passed, but Sedge never forgot his enchanted refuge. Whenever he needed solace or guidance, he would visit Jasmine and the sanctuary, finding the peace he needed. Thus Sedge and Jasmine's story became a legend, whispered among the trees, a reminder of the sanctuary's ageless magic and the power of true friendship. A new chapter begins to bring you peace. Buttercup and Opium's Tranquil Journey. This story is about Buttercup, a human, and Orchid, a dwarf, who discover inner tranquility through their serene journey and shared experiences. Buttercup, a gentle human with a heart as kind as the first bloom of spring, wandered through the serene meadows. Her golden hair flowed like a river of sunshine, and her azure eyes sparkled with the innocence and wonder of a child. One twilight, she stumbled upon an ancient oak tree, majestic and wise, whispering secrets of the world in the rustle of its leaves. There, she met Wahid, a dwarf with a gentle demeanor and hands that could craft beauty from even the most stubborn material. Wahid's beard, snow white and braided with tiny flowers, seemed to carry the weight of many straight years. Together, they set out on a journey to discover the tranquility hidden in the corners of their world. As they walked, they shared stories, with Buttercup describing the endless skies and blooming fields, while Orchid spoke of the quiet strength of mountains and the soft murmuring of streams. They came upon a crystal clear lake, its surface so still that it mirrored the sky. Sitting by the lake, they spoke of dreams and hopes, their voices blending with the evening songs of birds. Buttercup leaned her head on Orchid Mite's sturdy shoulder, and in that moment, they understood the true meaning of peace. The world round them grew quiet, as if listening to their silent bond. Under the starlit sky, they made a promise to always seek the calm in the chaos, to cherish the gentle moments that life offers. Their journey, although filled with adventures, was a lesson in finding tranquility within themselves. They returned to the meadow, their hearts and souls lighter, bringing back the serenity they had discovered. From that day on, whenever the world seemed turbulent, they would close their eyes and remember the tranquil lake, finding peace in their hearts once more. Thank you for being here. May you rest well.